Well, praise the good Lord, saints of the Most High. Today is Thursday, January the 21st, and I hope that you were able to enjoy this day. Of course, you'll get this video on tomorrow, on Friday, but that sun is really shining bright and beautiful. It almost kind of trick you thinking that it's really, really warm outside. But it's not too bad, not too bad. My husband and I was able to go take a walk earlier this morning, this afternoon. So we did that. And so, but you know, looks like it's kind of still windy out there and whatnot. So I hope that you're staying warm. Today I am going to do a part two. So I'm going to go back to what we talked about on last week, and that is your taste buds. So hopefully I made a lot of sense last week when I talked to you about your taste buds. And like I said, my point was, what if there was a way that if we didn't taste food, I promise you we wouldn't be able to enjoy food as much as we do, which would cause us probably not to eat as much as we eat, which would cause us probably not to have as much health issues or being overweight as much as we are. So I just wanted to make that point of how much we rely on our taste buds. And since we can't get rid of them, then what you can do is retrain them. And hopefully something was said on last week that got you thinking. And maybe you went from just listening and thinking about it to actually taking action. I hope that you have. Have you? I don't know. But I hope that you have. I hope that you have taken action and thought about it. If not, I hope that this second video will persuade you even more to try it out. In order to lose weight or to be healthy, we know that there are some things that we have to get rid of. I don't know what it is, but you know. You know what's in your life. You know what's in your refrigerator. You know what's in your pantry. I have no idea. I have no clue. But you know the things that you need to get rid of and the things that are not healthy for you. And you know what you should do. And the only way that you are going to do that is, number one, retrain your taste buds. Let them taste what is healthy. I thought about it. Actually, I meant to write it down before I started my video, but I actually forgot. But I was at Panera on this week. And while I was there waiting on my order to be placed, get done, I was standing near the fountain drink. And so I don't know how many restaurants do this, but I didn't even realize Panera does this. I don't even go there a whole lot, but I was there a couple of mornings ago. And as I'm standing there and waiting on my order, I looked up at the fountain drink, and it tells you how much sugar is in each product. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, Punch had the most of the sugars, but they were all like over 60 to 70 grams of sugar in a cup of drink. Now, I think I said that correctly. I do have the picture to prove it. That is absurd. And so I think retraining your taste buds, like you can do something as simple as, and I've told different people this before, I can't tell you what to do, how to do what you need to do, because I realize that one size doesn't fit all. One method doesn't fit everybody. But one of the things that I do realize that a lot of us drink a lot of unhealthy things. So to retrain your taste bud, how about not drinking those fountain drinks, the orange juices, and all the juices that you have at the store, you bring home, and all those things that are not healthy, milkshakes and all that stuff. How about let's start retraining our taste buds with doing something as simple as changing our drinks. So instead of drinking a fountain drink, drinking a thing of pop, or we say soda in the South, get you a smoothie. And actually, there are drinks out there that Zevia is one of the products that I buy for my husband whenever him and my daughter Ashley. I'm not big. I've never been big on pops or on drinks, period. I mean, I've always been pretty much a water person. I mean, except for growing up, we did Kool-Aid, but I stopped that years ago. But, you know, I've never been big on that, so that never was my weak point. But my point is that if you take something and replace it, one of the things about healthy eating is not to take it away from you, but what you're doing is you're replacing it with something healthier. So you're replacing with all those high sugar drinks with something more healthier. Now, why smoothie? Does the sugar, is there sugar in smoothies? Yes. Please do not, I've said this before, do not put juices in your smoothie. That defeats the purpose. You make your smoothie with water, ice, coconut milk, almond milk, you know, just things of that sort. But when you make your smoothies, your sugar part comes from your fruits. And where's the nutrition? Is the nutrition in the pops and the juices that you buy off the shelf, or would the nutrition be in the fruits that you brought, that whether it's frozen or fresh, that you put in your smoothie? And then you can add a little spinach, a little kale, get some green stuff in there. For somebody just asked me not too long ago about proteins. You know, they asked me if I'm a vegetarian. No, I'm not a vegetarian yet, but I can be, but I'm not. But I told them, you know, protein powder. So put your little protein powder in there. They have they have different powders that you can put in your drink. So it's all about retraining. Retraining, finding something in the place of something else. And the more you do the something else, the more you become, acclimated to it, and you like it, and you find yourself changing. And the more you find yourself changing, then you don't necessarily go back to it. So retrain your taste bud. Another important thing I want to say too is that you can also, out of sight, out of mind, saints. Out of sight, out of mind. So I did a project this week for myself. Okay, somebody just recently asked me about, bread and all that stuff. Long story short, I don't really do a lot of bread, and that's only because that is a weakness of mine. I love bread, so I don't do bread. Carbs such as that. All my carbs, my pastas and stuff like that are more I replaced all of that pastas and stuff with brown rice pasta, wild rice, cauliflower, zucchini, and all those things. So I have retrained my taste buds and retrained my lifestyle. But out of sight, out of mind. So one thing that I have a weakness for, and I just recently just told my secret to my husband, so I'm about to tell it to you. Townhouse crackers. I don't know what it is about Townhouse crackers. I don't know if it's because it's the buttery taste. Is it because of the salt? Is it because of the crunch, or because of all of it? I have no idea what it is. If I have a box of Townhouse crackers here at my house, I will eat a couple of them a day. There's no nutrition in it at all. It's not, I wouldn't say that it's damaging my health, but it's definitely not helping my health. And it hit me one day. I said, I wonder if I'm kind of addicted to this. You got to ask yourself that question. The food choices that you eat, are you eating it because you are addicted to it, or you're eating it because you are enjoying it? What is your reasoning for eating what you're eating? And yes, I do enjoy it, but then, I don't know, it just kind of hit me and wondered, because it just seemed like I can't go a day without having those crackers. So I did an experiment this week, and I thought, okay, I keep saying it, out of sight, out of mind. So if I'm addicted to this thing, then that means that I'm going to end up buying it before the week is over. I'm going to have the strong urge and desire for it, and I'm going to buy it. Well, to God be the glory. And I say to God be the glory. I ended up, here it is, I'm approaching Friday, and I've been to several stores during the week, and I have passed them, but I'm determined not to get them, and I haven't eaten any of them at all this week. But my point is, I did not bring it in the house. If they were here, I promise you, I would have eaten them. So just like everything else, just like whatever it is that you have in your life, or whatever weakness, whatever that food or that thing that has a hold on you, out of sight, out of mind. Don't bring it. Don't buy it. Get rid of it. Be done with it. I promise you, it's easy. It doesn't take no effort when it's there in front of you, but it takes a lot of effort for you to say no to just leaving it where it is. So those are just some tips back to about food and the taste of food. Again, I'm not taking that away from you. It hadn't been taken away from me. I'm still eating, but it's not any more a question of what I'm eating, because I have determined to do much better in my choices, and because of it, I am feeling better within myself, my self-esteem, my confidence, and most importantly, my body. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling wonderful. So not that I'm perfect, and I'm not at all saying that, and I will never ever tell you that. Anybody that knows me know that I am probably the biggest critic ever of myself. So I am not that person that ever think I'm perfect at doing anything. But these are just some things that I want to be able to share with you. So I see my time. So again, I just wanted to encourage you to try it out. Remember, you can't destroy your taste buds, or you can't get rid of it, but you can retrain your taste buds. And that other sense that we talked about last week, the sight, what I see. So out of sight, out of mind. If you can practice on those two and find something, and maybe when you find that one thing, whether it's drinks or your snack choices or whatever, when you find that replacement and you have reached your goal and it's been a couple of weeks and you're like, yes, I did it, and then you can do something else, and you can do something else and start retraining yourself over and over again. And before you know it, you won't even think anything about it, and you'll be enjoying this healthy life as well. So anyway, that's all I have for you today. I pray that you have a blessed and safe weekend, and Lord willing, we will see you on next Friday. All right. God bless you. Bye-bye.